Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on? My name is Sean Lines, one half of On the Dotted Line. Today, we are going to be learning Numpy arrays in Python. You know, it's going to be a brief episode. It's going to be a brief episode. I've been trying to make the right episode all day today, but we're going to do it right now. We're going to go live and we're going to just go through it right now. Mistakes or not, we all gonna get through this together. So we're gonna learn what NumPy is. So you see right here, let me full screen this. You see right here, let me see if I can scroll up on that so you can really see it. All right, you see it says 27 NumPy operations for beginners, data manipulations for beginners. So you see these different types of arrays right here. So let's see the definition of NumPy arrays, and we'll just read along here. Hold up. You know, I would just tell the definition right here, and then we'll go through how it's supposed to look like. So array is a central data structure of NumPy library. You remember we were talking about that in the last live stream? The shape of array is a tuple of integers giving the size of the array along each dimension. One way we can initialize NumPy arrays is from Python lists using nested lists for 2 or higher dimension data. So what we have here, what we have here, we see these is a tuple. What is in these when it's in these parentheses, they're tuples. When it's in these brackets, they're lists. So it uses both as an array. The array here is what you call a 3D array, a three-dimensional array is this right here, and this is how the visual of it of an array is supposed to look. And these is the ways to convert a list into a dimensional array. You could do this, you could do that, you could do it with both, but we're gonna do it together. Now it's time to code. I hear the music. Hey, hey, hey. We're gonna code together. Now it's time to code. It's time to code. Get it. All right, here we go. Oh, let me delete all of this. I ain't there yet. All right. So, what we got here? Let me make sure the screen is showing. Yes, it is. It's showing right here. All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to import NumPy as NP. That's the abbreviation of NumPy, and this is how we're going to use arrays. And the first thing we're going to do is go put ARR, abbreviation of arrays. Then we're going to put np dot array, and then we're going to create a simple array, a simple one. Got our parentheses, we got our brackets, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we got 12 numbers in here. And we're just going to print just a simple array. Print just a one-dimensional array. So we're going to put AR. Just print a simple one so everybody can see. So here, so we got a simple 1D array. We got to manipulate the hell out of this. Let me so y'all can I can full screen the output of that. So this is the one-dimensional. Just one-dimensional. Okay. All right, this is a one-dimensional array right here. So we're gonna manipulate. We're gonna shape it. We're gonna do all this, weird stuff to it. We're gonna do it. So if we want to add like brackets to it, we can do it in so many different ways. We can do it like this. We could do it like this. We could put in dimensional, and then we could put. Let's put 2 brackets. So you see, give us 2 brackets right here. Let me see if y'all see that right here, so I don't have to keep doing that. Let me see in the chat. Let me see in the chat. In the chat. All right, y'all see it. Y'all see it. So that's the output of that. That is the output of that. That's the output of that. Let me see. Take this funny thing out. Make sure everyone see the output. All right, so you see the output. It got 1, 2, 3. That's the array, but you see the 2 brackets because n-dimensional means the added brackets to it. Let me go back to the code. So this means bracket. So I could do 3, I can do 4, and just gonna keep adding the brackets like that. Or you could, oh yeah, you could keep doing that. So I want to try. You know, I ain't gonna even try that. I'm not gonna even try that. All right. So we got that. So now, if we want to reshape it, all right. So what we have here, we have 12 numbers. So 4 times 12. 4 times 3 equals 12. So what we want to do is we're going to create 3 lists inside this, what you call inside the parentheses. We're gonna create.
YouTube Music Premium is dedicated to you.
All right, let me stop
during
this.
Your dinner party with friends.
This is interrupting.
On long drives.
This is interrupting right now. All right. So we're gonna have 2 lists. This is how we're gonna manipulate this array. So we got a list inside parameters, parentheses. Wait 1 second. I hate when people do this. Okay. All right, 1 second. Just people calling me. All right, so we have these brackets right here. It's going to be inside these parentheses, in the parentheses. And parentheses also uses a tuple. That's why that was mentioned in that portion of the array. So you see, so you remember. So I'll put it up top. So you remember 4 times 3 equals 12, right? You see we got 12 numbers in here. 12 numbers, and they broken up into 3 lists. So you're gonna see how cool this is. So we're gonna print. We go to print arr.shape. So we're gonna shape it. So we're gonna shape it into it's gonna be a 3-dimensional array. So we're gonna shape this, and then we're gonna put since we got 4 here. 1 second. So we got 4 numbers inside the list, and we're gonna make a 3-dimensional array with that. Okay, we have an issue again. What's the issue? So we can see what the issue is. 1 second. So it says takes from 1 to 2 conditional arguments, but 3 were given. So we have an issue. We have an issue here with the shaping, because the problem is we're supposed to reshape it. And we still getting an issue. It's the same argument, but it's okay because we're gonna find the issue. Because the biggest part. Let me go back to my screen. Let me go back so y'all can see my face. So y'all can, because the biggest part of Python, the biggest part when it comes to coding, the biggest part of Python, and this is going to be the most frustrating part when if you're a beginner or you still coding, you're going to have issues. And it's going to be like the most simple issues that's driving you crazy. You like, why is this not working? I did everything I possibly can, and it's not working. And I know what's going on right now. I know why it's not working, because you remember. Let's go back to the code. remember, and sometimes, and that's why when you see right here what it says right here, line 8 in module, ARR equals NP array, and then they have these numbers right here, right? Type error. ARR takes from 1 to 2 positional arguments, but 3 were given. The reason for that, remember, we got to add, since it's a 3-dimensional array, we have to add 3 brackets here. That's the reason why we got to add 3 brackets here, because we're trying to make a 3-dimensional array. But we got 3, so let's see if it works now. All right, so it works now. So we have it right here. And let me make that bigger. So you see we have a 3-dimensional array. We have 12 numbers in here, 4 times 12. Because we got 4. Well, it's 4-dimensional. It's my fault. It's 4-dimensional arrays, and it's 3 numbers in a list, but it's 4-dimensional. Because remember, 4 times 3 equals 12. We have 3 numbers in here. We have 4 lists, 4-dimensional lists, and it's 12 numbers. So this is it right here. So we pretty much manipulated that array. So let's do some more. Let's definitely do some more. And we're going to do now. What we're going to do now, because we manipulated that, which was good. So now we're going to let's shape it and see what's going on. So we're going to print array.shape. And we have an error right here. We can see what's the problem now. Since we got that error, probably the problem because we don't need this, because since it's just one thing. That's the problem right there. Got to be extremely perfect in Python. All right, so we shaped that, and we got 1, 3, and 4. So now what we're going to do, since we shaped that, and we're going to, now let's do something called transpose. And I'm gonna tell you the definition of that. It's a cool way. It's like a matrix. It's like they call it matrix arrays. So transpose. We're gonna manipulate. We gotta manipulate this array. And I'm going to tell you the definition. The transpose of a matrix is obtained by moving the rows data to columns and columns data to the rows. If we have an array of shapes X and Y, then transpose of array will have the shape X and Y. So let's share the screen. Let's see if we can bring it up here. Hold up. Like we shared, so you could get a good visual of it. Okay, let's go to Google for a second so you get a good visual of what that is. 1 second. I need to put the music back on so y'all could be jamming. Transpose array in Python and Python. All right. Let me see if we got some images. We just go get the image. Let me see. They really don't got no images like that. I don't know why I don't got no images. Let's just go to the definition so you can see it. I'm just trying to get to the definition of it. We can perform the simple function transpose within one line by using numpy.transpose. I just want to get the definition so everybody can see it before I start coding it. All right. I'm going to just share my screen. Let me share my screen right here. So we're going to share. Let me stop sharing for a second. Go see my face. We're gonna share it again so you can see what the matrix array in Python looks like. So this is the original 2D array, and this is a transpose array. Like you said, the transpose of a matrix is obtained by moving the rows data to the column and columns data to the rows. If we have an array of shape x, y, then the transpose of the array will have the shape x and y. So you see right here, what it does right here, you see you got 1, 2, 3 over here. It just goes upside down. It just goes upside down. So it's still in a list, but you see it's in a different rows. It's in the list is in a different row right here. So that's what it does. And we're gonna just do it. We just gonna go for it. So we're gonna put, let me share that part of my screen now since we got that. We figured that out. Let me stop my screen. Stop the screen. Stop the screen. All right, we'll share that. We're gonna share back to the screen for the coding part. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do transpose of the array right here. So we already have this already. We have that figured out. So all we really have to do is this. We just have to print, and we put AR dot, and we're gonna put transpose. That's it. Just simple. Trans. We already got it here, and then we add another parentheses here, and then we already got it. So you see, let me full screen it. So the transpose, you see what it does. So we have our hold up. All right. So we have our 3-dimensional array. Then we have our 4-dimensional array right here. Then we reshaped it. This is the shape of it. And then now this is the transpose matrix. So you see our list. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. But you see it's in different columns now. Then you got 5, 6, 7, 8. So all we did was manipulate this array, which is something called transpose. That's all we did. That's all we did. So you see how dope that is, that we was able to manipulate it, shape it, and reshape it. And let's see what else we can do. And now we can ravel it. So ravel, what it does, it flattens the array again. It flattens it out. So we can do this. We can do ravel right here. We can do print. So all we doing is manipulating this array. So we could put print arr.ravel. And it flattens the array again. So you see right here, it flattens this out again. Because you see we manipulated, reshaped it. We reshaped it. We put it in a 3-dimensional array. We did a 4-dimensional array. Let me full screen it. We did a 4-dimensional array. We see it. So we created we got these columns here, because remember, we got these brackets here. What we did, because we need to do that to make it dimensional. So 3-dimensional array we have over here. We got a 4-dimensional array we got here. It shaped it, the shapes in the array that it has. And then we did the transpose matrix to change the columns in the array, just pretty much make it like upside down. And now right here, it flattens it. It flattens it all out to the original. It flattens it out. So it don't even have the shapes. It don't have the columns anymore. It just flattens it out perfectly. So we did all of that. We just manipulate the array. We just changed it so many different ways. These is the unique ways it changed. So what should we learn now? Should we learn or we could stop it there. We could stop it there. I think we did enough sizing it and reshaping it and all of that. We're gonna start to do slicing. We could slice our array. We'll do that probably the next episode. I just wanted to do a brief one how we can manipulate arrays, and we'll stop it there. Hold up, let me go back to the screen. I hope everybody enjoyed this episode. You know, it's just a brief learning on arrays, on Numpy arrays in Python. We just manipulated this list of arrays. We reshaped it. We found the shape in it. We did the transpose, and then we flattened the array out. That's simple code. Not too much. Not too much that's too crazy. You see, all we did is put, we already initiate our variable ARR, and then we equal to np.array. Then we create our array, and then we manipulated it, and that's how these data types work. And you can use this for so many different things. But that's it for this episode. Please subscribe and put the like button so this could get to everyone. I hope you learned something today, and stay tuned for the next episode. All right, peace out. I gotta play some music to close it out for us. So I gotta create some music, some better music. Yeah. Peace out.